Anansi was a trickster. Oh, he was a fine boy, but he was a trickster. Someone you'd have to watch out for, or he would trick you into doing something that you didn't want to do. He was a very clever boy indeed.
Well, one day Anansi decided that he would like to have some fish. If he had lot of fish, he thought he could sell some in the marketplace and some to eat for himself. But catching the fish would take lots of work. He would have to build traps and set them and check them every day. That would be a lot of work.
I know, I will get myself a partner.
So Anansi hurried into the village to ask everyone if he would be his partner. Of course, everyone knew about Anansi the trickster, so of course everyone turned him down.
Nobody wanted to go into business with Anansi because they were sure that they would come to out lose. They knew that they would be cheated by Anansi the trickster.
After many people have turned him down, Anansi decided to do something different.
I would need a fool as my partner.
Well, it just so happened that Anani was in the marketplace. He heard Anansi's declaration and walked over to him.
I have heard you are looking for a partner to go fishing.
That is true. I have a wonderful idea for business, but I need a partner to make it work. Perhaps you and I could be partners together.
What would we do as partners, Anansi?
We would have a fishing partnership, my friend. A fishing partnership.
Everyone tried to warn Anani that Anansi was going to cheat him, but Anani just smiled and said nothing.
The next morning, Anansi and Anani went into the forest. They went to a place over there with some nice trees that were just perfect for building fish traps. Anani took out a snack.
Because we are partners, we must share the work. I shall begin to cut the reeds for building the traps.
What shall I do?
Why, you shall get tired from me, of course. If you have to cut the reeds, I see no reason why you cannot get tired.
What? I did not think that's such a good idea. Why don't you let me cut the reeds and you shall get tired?
As you wish.
Anansi worked all day in the hot sun at cutting the reeds. While he was cutting the reeds, Anani stretched his arms and rubbed his muscles as to ease the pain.
I am very tired from all that work. Now I will carry the reeds to the river and you can have a sore back for me.
Oh no, I will carry the reeds and you shall get the sore back.
Anansi carried the reeds down to the river and Anani wanted to have her sore back. He complained and made loud sounds all the way down to the river edge.
Now what?
We must weave the traps for the fish. We shall weave the traps and you shall have sore fingers and a sore neck from all that work.
Oh no, this is a partnership. I shall weave the traps, and you shall have the sore neck and sore fingers for me.
Very well, as you wish.
The weaving of the traps took a long time. The entire time, Anansi kept looking over at Anani, thinking that he was such a fool. Finally, the traps were finished, and Anani began to collect them.
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, someone has to take the traps out into the water. Since we are partners, I thought I would take them out and set them.
Then what shall I do?
Well, I know there are sharks out there. If I get attacked by a shark, then as my partner, you shall die for me.
Wait a minute. I will take the traps out into the water and set them. Then if a shark attacks me, you shall die.
The traps were set in the water, which took a long time. The two partners walked back to the village. Anansi could not help looking at his partner. Every now and then, Anani would stop and run with several around.
The next morning, the two partners met once again. It was Anansi who went out to the traps to collect the fish so that he would not have to die if Anani was attacked. There were two large fish in the traps.
Let us divide the fish. You shall take one and I shall take one.
Oh no, my partner, you can have both these fish. I am sure that there will be more fish tomorrow. You can have these and I will take the fish we catch tomorrow.
I have a better idea. Why don't you take these and I will take what we get tomorrow?
Okay, as you wish. I will take these fish.
The next morning, when the two partners went out to their traps, there were 4 fish.
I think you're a fool to take those 2 fish yesterday. Look at how many fish I have today.
I am very excited for you because that means I will get all the fish that we catch tomorrow. And I'm sure that there will be many fish tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you take these 4 fish, and I will catch them tomorrow?
As you wish, my friend, my partner.
The next morning, Anansi waded out and collected the traps for the last time. They were beginning to rot and they would not hold up for another day of fishing. But when they looked inside the traps, there were 8 glorious fish inside.
Look, my friend, if you had waited one day, all these fish would have been yours.
But Anani was not looking at the fish, he was looking at the rotated fish trap.
That is fine. Take your fish. Take them quickly from the traps. I want to get these traps to the market while they are still in fine shape.
Anansi looked at the traps. They were falling apart. They were beginning to smell. They were in terrible condition. Anansi was a little suspicious of his new friend.
What do you mean when you say these traps are in good condition?
Why, these traps will fetch a handsome price at the market. A very handsome price indeed.
Wait a minute, I made those traps myself.
I know, but I think that if you are going to keep all those fish, the least you can do is let me take the traps.
No, I will keep the trap. You can keep all the fish.
Anansi gathered up all the traps and set off for the market. When he arrived, he told everyone of his good fortune and how he had tricked his friend Anani.
But then he tried to sell their rotting traps.
Nobody wanted the rotting, smelly traps. Nobody wanted anything to do with them.
It was then that Anansi realized that it was he who had been tricked. The trickster had been tricked by an even greater trickster.
Soon all the people were laughing at Anansi. Soon all the people were making fun of Anansi.
When Anansi arrived at the market, everyone was cheering. Everyone clapped their hands.
Oh, Anansi was a trickster, all right. Oh, he was a fine boy, but he was a trickster. Someone you had to watch out for, or he would trick you into doing something you did not want to. He was a very clever boy.